Good afternoon. Welcome to Lancaster Connects, the show about small business and small charity success right here in Lancaster County. We are showcasing the battle on Main Street, the big versus small, David and Goliath, if you will, and bringing you the best of what makes Lancaster so great. Again, my name is Ben. Normally, Jeff is next to me. I'm flying solo for the second week in a row. Jeff has a very important thing this afternoon. His son is in a bowling competition. His son bowls for the Wilson High School bowling team, and it is senior day. Senior day. His son is a senior. So best of luck to Ethan. That's not one you miss. So glad Jeff was able to go and attend that. So I know last year Ethan bowled a 300, maybe 300 games. Maybe senior day is another one. So good luck, Ethan. We give prizes away here on the show. Don't forget, like and comment. Comments earn you entry into the prize contest. If you're a fan of the show, you know that we give away a $25 restaurant gift card to a great restaurant in Lancaster County. We have a bunch of them here. All you need to do, comment during the show. Tell me anything. Tell me something that you like about the show. Wish Jeff's son good luck in his bowling contest or tournament. Have questions for our guest, whatever you'd like to put in the comment box, make it appropriate. But commenting, we'll spin the prize later at the end and pick a winner. And if you win, all you got to do is come in and pick up your $25 restaurant gift card. Also share. If you'd like to share this video, please do. You can do that on our Lancaster Connects podcast channel. So LancasterConnects.com is our website. We're on YouTube and Facebook, Lancaster Connects Facebook page and Lancaster Connects YouTube channel. It's also on the Gardener's Mattress and More YouTube channel and Facebook channels as well. So if you're on Facebook, share it out. The more people that will see this podcast, the more impact we can have in Lancaster County. And really that's what this show is all about, highlighting small businesses, making an impact in the community, and of course, nonprofits and charitable organizations, great people doing great deeds in Lancaster County. So again, the more eyeballs we can have watching the show, the bigger impact we can have. Kim, thanks so much for your comment. Good afternoon to you. And we're glad you're here for the first time, and thanks for commenting. You're our first entry into the contest. So if nobody else comments, you're our winner. So I hope there's others, but good luck to you. I did want to share before we hop into our guest here, a great guest from Ephrata Area Social Services. But I did want to update last week. I shared that we donated or had the opportunity to donate a twin mattress to a McCaskey High School senior. He's a boy that is new to the country, and his teacher, there she is in the picture, from, again, McCaskey High School, had a conversation with this boy, and through that conversation, realized that he was sleeping on the floor. So she reached out to us. We ended up donating and delivering a mattress to him last Friday. And I wanted to share, because last week, he sent us this in the mail. And hopefully I don't cry. I cried when I read this last week. But anyway, he said, Gardener's Mattress and More, or Dear Gardener's Mattress and More, thank you so much for donating a bed to me and my family. I am so grateful you chose to help me. Last night was the first night I slept on a bed, and man, was it heaven. I play football and wrestling, so it was nice to have a comfy place to sleep. I finally got good sleep because of your kindness. Thank you. Eclu or Eclu. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. So again, it was great to help this child, but that couldn't have happened without the generous heart of his teacher. And we're grateful that she reached out to us. And again, we're happy to help. So we're doing what we can to make an impact in our community. Of course, what we do is help people wake up happy every morning. Here at Gardner's Mattress and More, and obviously that is, through people coming here and purchasing mattresses and, doing stuff like this, and of course this podcast is our way of giving back to the great Lancaster community. So, again, thanks to that teacher for bringing it to our attention and highlighting or shining a light on something that we can do to help. Just one quick announcement. Next week, we've got a guest. They're the Lancaster Downtowners. If you don't know who they are, you'll have to tune in next week. I'm not going to tell you who they are. They're the Lancaster Downtowners, and we're going to be talking to Melissa Ressler next week. This week, we have got Casey Ellis from Ephrata Area Social Services. I believe Casey already has some fans. They've been commenting. I see Kim commented. Ryan said, "Way to go, Casey." So she's not even on camera yet. I guess she's coming up soon. But she's already got fans commenting in the chat. So Casey, if there you are. Welcome to the show, Casey.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's great to have you on. We're kind of chatting before. You're in Ephrata. We highlighted real life services in Denver. We've highlighted the Ephrata Public Library in the past. So we've got that northeastern hub covered now, don't we?
Yes, for the most part. Yes, I said we're one big happy family up here.
So. There you go. Well, tell us a little bit about the mission of Ephrata Area Social Services.
The mission of Ephrata Area Social Services is exactly what you were talking about with the mattress story that you shared. I was worried that I was going to be crying when you flipped me on here after sharing that story. But our mission is really to empower and connect neighbors to build a healthy and a vibrant community. So the mission here is, we have volunteers, we have staff, but it's really neighbors helping neighbors concept. And that's exactly what you did with that mattress there. A teacher reached out, you guys connected, and then you made that impact, and that's what we do too.
That's awesome. How did the Ephrata Area Social Services start? Well, how did they get their start?
Back in the 70s, a group of church leaders as well as community members came together and realized that there was no safety net in northern Lancaster County. So what happens when someone is struggling? What happens when someone needs some sort of financial assistance, food, transportation? Lancaster County is a very large county. So they really looked at northern Lancaster County and what was missing. So they came together and they started Ephrata Area Social Services.
Wow. And where is your facility in Ephrata?
We are located at 227 North State Street, right in Ephrata. We're about 2 blocks from downtown Ephrata,
Okay.
but we really service throughout northern Lancaster County. Even though it's Ephrata Area Social Services, that area part is pretty big. So we service northern Lancaster County.
Okay. So your outreach goes into Denver and Lidditz maybe and other areas like New Holland, that direction as well?
Correct.
Wow.
We look at Cocalico and Ephrata School District, but as we continue to grow and the needs continue to arise, we just look at northern Lancaster as a whole. So
you mentioned those school districts. You have relationships with those school districts and they refer people to you that might need help. Is that how that works?
Absolutely. Ephrata Area Social Services, since we've been around for some time, we have great community relationships between churches and schools and civic organizations. We're really connected. The school district, we work closely with the social workers there. We also work closely with programs like Children and Youth. Our collaboration is very large as to who we connect with.
Mm-hmm. That's fantastic. Yeah, you need those organizations. Of course, those organizations are in touch with many people that I'm sure need the services, and it's great that they have a place to send them to, right? So you're the executive director at Ephrata Area Social Services. What does your job responsibility entail there?
I call us the small but mighty organization. Space wise, we're pretty small, but my job is overseeing day to day operations as well
Okay.
as working on the fundraising component. So we have a team of volunteers and staff. I oversee their operations, the operations of the programs, and then, like I said, also fundraising, grant writing, those types of things.
Mm, that's great. That's great. So tell us about some of the programs you offer. I have some listed here. The first one on the list is Meals on Wheels. I think most people might be familiar with what that might be or what that is. Can you share more about what it means for the Ephrata Area Social Services, Meals on Wheels?
Yes, so we actually have the Meals on Wheels for Northern Lancaster region,
Oh,
which again is Cocalico and Ephrata, a school district that we cover with Meals on Wheels. We provide a hot meal and a cold meal every day to about 70 individuals within the county. We have a Meals on Wheels coordinator who works in the morning, helping to um, make sure that all the meals are coming to our center. We work closely with Meals on Wheels on Lancaster. They're the ones who actually prepare. We used to do the preparation. However, now we outsource that to Lancaster. So we meet up in the morning. We also are able to partner with WellSpan at the hospital here in Ephrata, and they provide meals that are special dietary meals that may come through. And then we have a network of volunteers that deliver those meals to the 70 individuals each day. We work closely with the Office of Aging in Lancaster, again, to make sure that our residents in northern Lancaster County are being referred to us and getting meals.
so did you say 70?
Yes.
70 meals? Wow. And
Yes.
is it the same people every day getting meals? Is that how that program works, or?
Yes, for the most part, it's the same individuals that are getting the meals. However, every day we have new referrals come through our program.
Okay.
Referrals could be from the hospital, from social workers, from the Office of Aging. Every day we're getting more and more.
And how many volunteers do you have do, donate their time to do Meals on Wheels?
Meals on Wheels, we have a network of probably about 85 volunteers.
Wow. Wow.
That they may not necessarily drive every day. We have different routes set
Right.
up with the individuals we serve, um, but about 85 volunteers that throughout the course of the year will help us with Meals on Wheels.
And where do the meals come from?
So the Meals on Wheels, we contract with the Lancaster Meals on Wheels.
Okay.
So
Okay. Yep.
they provide those meals every day, or
Yep.
we go through WellSpan Hospital and they provide the special dietary meals. We
Gotcha.
used to
So
do it all in-house, but Meals on Wheels was not actually at our State Street location, but we
mhm.
were able to combine all of our services under one roof. But when we combined them, we lost our kitchen space. So now we're able to
Right.
contract that out.
Oh, nice. Nice. So your volunteers pick it up from the Lancaster Meals on Wheels and deliver from there.
Well, they actually they drop it off here, so I
Oh,
call it our spider web. So all the meals come
okay.
through here, and then we have a driver who meets at a specific church, and then I call it the spider web because it just then branches out throughout northern
Yeah.
Lancaster County. Volunteers meet at those locations, pick up the meals, and then they go on their routes.
Wow. So how did COVID impact that at all, or because it's food delivery and maybe leave it at the doorstep, was that program able to remain intact throughout the last year and a half?
It was. I think with anything, we've had to make special accommodations because of COVID.
Sure.
But I also think, Meals on Wheels and just a lot of programs that we offer here in general have helped individuals that have been isolated due to COVID. So even though interaction face to face may be limited, we're still a voice on the other end of the phone. We're still a car pulling into the driveway, delivering a meal. So getting to do that every day really is impactful to those
Oh
individuals
yeah.
that may not have that connection.
Yeah, yeah, that's a difference maker, I'm sure. How about the what do we call it here? Hand up food and clothing exchange. Tell us
Yes.
more about that.
So our hand up food and clothing exchange is also at our State Street location. What we do is we do client choice. We have a food pantry that individuals can come and shop at 2 times a month. We have it set up similar to a grocery store.
Mhm.
Uh, as you can see there on the screen, we have shelves, we have coolers, we have freezers, we have produce. Based off of the individual's family size, we have a card that a volunteer will give an individual, and it's a guide to what we would recommend getting. So they are able to get a grocery cart. They go through the aisles. Our volunteers help to bag up the food at the end. And then if they find that they need any other items, toiletry items, clothing, we have our hand up exchange clothing bank, which is right next to the food pantry area that individuals could go and shop for clothing. This year with our clothing bank, winter coats, it has been huge. We have really kind of made it our mission here at EASS to make sure that everybody has a winter coat that's coming through our door, especially when we're looking at children, our homeless population. We really try to keep coats in stock. As for the clothing bank, that's all donation based. Right now, because we are limited in space, we are not able to accept all donations, but we're always accepting donations of socks, gloves, jackets, boots. Winter donations are always accepted. And then
on your website, like if somebody had clothing or food to donate, on your website, are those most wanted items listed there?
they are about to be listed there. I'm going to have a list on our website that every week will be updated based off
Cool.
of our volunteers. So again, our food pantry and our clothing bank, that's volunteer run. We have a volunteer coordinator from the clothing bank who comes in, and she organizes everything, and she organizes her volunteers and the donations coming through. And then the food pantry volunteers run that from 9 to 4 every day. They're the ones in the back there. So I coordinate with our volunteers, see what the need is, and then get it posted on our website.
And from a food standpoint, what's the most necessary donation you'd like really for food donation? What's best there?
Right now with food donation, as everyone probably knows, the price of meat is very high, but we have been very blessed to have some really great donations come through. But laundry detergent is huge. That is something that a lot of times food stamps may not cover. So individuals need laundry detergent. Also paper towels, toiletry items, those types of items do not stay on our shelf very long.
Yep. Yeah. Wow. That's great. And it's so often, when we might be cleaning out a closet and, with kids, you've got extra gloves and hats and, stuff that they've grown out of, or even yourself. I know I have probably a closet full of stuff that can be donated. And, sometimes the first thought is, I'll just take it to Goodwill, which, that's a great place to, maybe pass things along to. But, it's great to have places. I know, Ephrata Area Social Services and other organizations could probably more use those donations than other places.
Yeah, and just this week alone, in the past week, I've had 2 individuals come in looking for clothes for interviews. So even today, I had someone go back and I said, "What's your size?" And we put an outfit together, including shoes. And we do have a restroom. They were able to go into the restroom, try the clothes, make sure the clothes fit. And then once they come out, I said, "How do you feel? Do you feel good?" Because if you're not feeling good when you go to that interview, it's going to show. So I make sure that they feel confident when they're leaving our clothing bank. So button-down shirts, ties, those types of things are great for us to have here because people know that they can stop in and they can get clothes for the winter, but they can also get clothes for an interview.
That's awesome. That's really cool. That's really cool. We were talking about our mutual friend Penny earlier from the library, and I know we've talked with her about the Northern Lancaster Hub Bus, and I know you have a part in that. So tell us more about that.
Yes. So our transportation program in general, we have 2 parts to it. We have our Northern Lancaster Hub Bus. Our Hub Bus is currently a van, but basically in Northern Lancaster County, very limited public transportation. So the Hub Bus goes from the Ephrata Library, it goes to Reamstown, and it goes to Real Life Community. And it does a route every day. It also goes to Wellspring Hospital. It's kind of our answer for public transportation in Northern Lancaster County. So there's set times that the Hub Bus runs its route between 9 and 4 every day. So people know where the stops are. The stops are marked. They can just hop on the Hub Bus and they can go to their next location and then hop back on it to go home again. Now with the Hub Bus, there is no cost. That is a free service. So that is one part of our transportation program. We have another part of our transportation program, which is door to door. So we have 3 vehicles on the road every day that are taking individuals to doctor's appointments, to physical therapy, to the grocery store. Sometimes it's out to eat. Sometimes we're taking our seniors out so they're able to interact and go out to breakfast with their friends. But transportation is available typically between 8 and 4. We do ask that individuals call in advance to schedule an appointment because we do book up. We go within 30 miles of Ephrata. So we go out to the health
Wow.
campus. We also go into Berks County. And really, the only stipulation for the transportation program is availability. That's why we ask people to call in early if they need their rides. We can schedule up to a month in advance. And again, that's no cost to the people that are using that service. It's really a large need here in northern Lancaster County with the transportation. We're helping people get to the cancer center, to dialysis every week, to physical therapy. When you have to go to an appointment 3 times a week, it's a little hard to continuously call on your family and ask people to take off work. And with the world that we live in right now, getting off work is not easy. Everyone is short staffed. So we try to pick up that gap and provide that transportation service to individuals.
That's amazing. You often think like my grandparents, 10 years ago, were elderly and they lived up in Lidditz, and there were needs, and some of the family lived close enough by that they could come and help out. But I didn't know that a service like that existed.
Mhm.
And you reach a point where driving is dangerous, for an elderly person. So for them to be able to just pick up the phone and arrange transport to an appointment, or even like you said, breakfast or something like that, that's really, really cool. How many people use that service maybe on a weekly basis? The vans and the hub bus, just approximate number.
Approximate number of people. I mean, I would say we could do up to 100 unique
Oh, wow.
rides
Wow.
for individuals if we have all of the vehicles up and running during the
Yep.
busiest time. Right now, it's the winter months. It's cold. People don't like to go out as much, so our schedule's
Sure.
not as busy. But come springtime and warmer weather, it'll pick up again. We do have 2 vans that have ramps in them, so they're able to have
So,
wheelchairs. So that's another thing, we're able to take people that would typically not be able to fit into a van because of the wheelchair. We have the ramps available to be able to take them to their appointments.
and the drivers are all volunteers?
The drivers are actually, most of the drivers are paid employees.
Okay. Yep.
Um, but our transportation program, I say it's so much more than transportation. Our drivers are wonderful. They know people's favorite pies. They know
Okay.
people's favorite restaurants. Sometimes we'll have like cookie cakes delivered here and they know who likes a cookie cake. So come 9 o'clock in the morning, I'm always backing off of the baked goods because they're grabbing that cookie cake to go drop it off at someone's house because they know it's their favorite. So it's
That's
just so
awesome.
much more than transportation. It's really like companionship that
Yeah.
happens.
That's
Yeah, right
that's
there's one
really
of our
great.
vans.
Okay.
Um, I can't speak enough about our drivers and what they do. And, they really develop a friendship with these individuals.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. It's a really, 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 really great service. What other community support services do you offer at Ephrata Area Social
We
Services?
also have 2 social workers on staff. Our
Mm.
2 social workers last year were able to see 1,000 unique individuals to
Wow.
help them. It could be help with anything. It could be help reading mail. Just the other day, we were helping someone reply to an email on their cell phone. We also help with housing. Um, the cost of gas and oil continues to rise. So we have case managers and social workers available that if individuals are struggling, they come in for an assessment, and our social workers are trained to look at what services are out there to help people. And then, if there's gaps in services, we are able to offer some assistance directly from Ephrata Area Social Services to help people. But it all starts with the assessment with the social worker. We help apply for food stamp benefits, for medical
Mm.
insurance, anything and everything our community support social workers help with.
Great. Do you have any connection with the Ephrata WIC office, Women, Infants,
Yes.
and Children program?
Yep, we do. They're located over at the Northern Lancaster hub.
Yep.
So collaboration was really how we work up here in Northern Lancaster County. So any services that's here, our social workers are connected to. We meet weekly with Good Samaritan. That's right down the street. That's another nonprofit here. So we meet with Real Life once a week too, sharing resources and services just to help better the community.
Yeah, my wife is a dietitian at the Lancaster WIC office, and she doesn't do it anymore, but every once in a while she used to make a trip to the Ephrata WIC office. So
Yeah.
she's
I just
familiar with that.
I just dropped some stuffed animals over there. I had a large bunch
Uh,
of stuffed animals that came through, and I took them over there because the children love to have them when they come
yeah,
in.
that's cool. That's cool. So, we talked about the Ephrata Library partnership, the WIC office, Real Life Community Services. What other Northern Lancaster County partnerships or associations do you have and that help out?
We work very closely with Tenfold in Lancaster. We work very closely with our hospital system, Lancaster General, and also WellSpan Ephrata Hospital. We work closely with churches in our organization.
Mm,
Our area. We work closely with any civic organizations. We partner with Good Samaritan. Again, we just a sharing of resource. I think that there's really no one that we don't partner with to some degree, because every person coming in is a unique case, and we view them as such, and we do our best to meet them where they are, and whatever services they need, we'll be partnering with them.
yeah, there I see them listed there on the website there. It is amazing, like if you are aware of someone in need, you'll do the best you can to help them. But if you can't help them, or Ephrata Area Social Services can't help, who a partner that can help, and that's what's really fantastic about what from my world, 22 years of retail, now getting a peek inside the nonprofit and charitable world. I really didn't know, or maybe the spider web effect, like you were talking about. I didn't know how interconnected everybody really was, and it just shows the strength of the community and the desire to help and find solutions.
Absolutely. We can't do this alone. And we know that we're all stronger together. So the more that we can partner and collaborate, the more we're able to all live out our missions and serve the community.
Yeah, fantastic. That's fantastic. So if there's somebody in need in that area, in the Ephrata Northern Lancaster community, that needs help, how do they get help from Ephrata Area Social Services?
It can start with just a phone call, just giving a call to our office. You can also, send an email through our website. If you're on our website, there's an info button, but it just reaching out. If we're not able to assist you here, we will get you connected to someone who can assist you.
Right, right.
And then a lot of times what we do is we do an assessment. We bring in with our social workers, have them look at the big picture of things because they are very well versed in all the services that are out there. So a lot of times people may not even be aware of what they qualify for. So that's the first step. Let's see what you qualify for.
So you've mentioned your staff a few times, the social workers, the drivers, of course, your army of volunteers, Meals on Wheels and whatnot. What else about your staff can you tell us? Um, you know, what are some how are they trained, and what are some things you could tell us about your staff?
I am new to the executive director position here. So I started back in December. And one of the main reasons I chose to come work at this organization was the staff. From the minute you walk through the door, you can see that everyone is doing their best to serve the clients here. So we do have two social workers. One of them started out as an intern. We do work with interns through Lancaster Bible College as well as Millersville. So one
Cool.
of our social workers was an intern, and now she is one of our social workers on staff. And then we have our volunteers who assist with answering the phones, our transportation drivers, and then our Meals on Wheels coordinators. But everyone here, every single day, is making a difference. And you can feel that from the moment that you walk in the door, and they all just give it everything that they have to serve this community. So I'm actually so lucky to be their boss. I'm so lucky to be the executive director here because they push me every day to continue to be better and to
That's
continue
awesome.
to, push this organization forward.
That's awesome. So I just wanted to mention, if you're listening out there and you might have a question for Casey and Ephrata Area Social Services, now's the time to put that in the chat. Of course, that also enters you into our contest for a $25 restaurant gift card. If somebody listening is wants to be a volunteer, if they feel led to volunteer, how can they do that?
I have volunteer applications on our website, or they can stop in and grab a volunteer application at our front desk. I say that I can use anyone's skill set. We have volunteers who answer the phone. We have volunteers
Hmm.
who drive for Meals on Wheels, keep our shelves stocked. So any sort of thing. If you want to give me an hour a week or an hour a month, I can always find something for a volunteer to do. So right there, it shows our volunteer opportunities, the food bank, front office, Meals on Wheels. We do require a clearance, and that
Yep.
information is also on our application, but the clearances are free for volunteers. So, and then we also have special programs that come up throughout the year that we're always looking for volunteers to assist with.
So, what age? Like, if I have a daughter who's 12, and I'm going to start looking for some opportunities to maybe have her volunteer. What age would somebody have to be to be a volunteer
As
with
long as
you?
there's a parent or guardian here with them, we do accept youth volunteers. My
Okay.
son is 13, and I'm not sure if he loves it or hates it that I have this job because he's my number one volunteer. Weekends, evenings, he's always up here helping me
That's
out.
awesome.
I think it's really important for our youth to get involved and to get
Yeah.
back. So that's kind of a personal passion of mine because my children. But yeah, especially during the summertime and things, I always have projects sorting cans, shredding papers.
Yep.
Anybody at any age can volunteer, but just if it's a minor, we do ask that the parent is with them and present.
Yep. That makes total sense. Um, so I saw it on the screen. Chris scrolled past it there. The holiday exchange program. What is that? How does that work? Tell us more about that.
So the holiday exchange program, we have two programs that we do during the holiday season here. The holiday exchange program is actually how I first got connected with Ephrata Area Social Services when I moved here 10 years ago. So we have families that are referred from churches, from school systems, and they fill out a paper. The paper contains the name of their children or their grandchildren or dependents that are under their care, their age, and their interest. And then that paper gets directly connected to someone who's willing to sponsor the family for Christmas. So the holiday
Okay.
exchange program, my husband and I had such a wonderful experience when we did this. We had a family who welcomed us into their home and they made us a breakfast at the holiday time. And it's that concept of neighbors helping neighbors.
Yeah.
So Ephrata Area Social Services, we're just that connection piece, but really it lets you connect with families in the community. So individuals fill out the paper, we give it then to whoever wants to sponsor a family. And then the sponsorship family is responsible to reach out directly to the family that they're sponsoring to make that connection. So this year we had over 550 kids served through our
Wow.
holiday exchange program and then our
Wow.
Santa's Room program. We run a program called Santa's Room the week of Christmas. Anybody who was not able to get in for the holiday exchange program due to relocating or whatever it may be, we set up a Santa's Room at the Comfort Inn in Denver, and it is like a giant toy store. There are
Wow.
so many gifts that are donated from the community, and parents can come in there and shop for whatever their children may need prior to Christmas. So between the two programs, yes, we had a lot of families and children served this year.
That's so cool. That's so cool. So that's for the holidays. Do you do any other events or anything annually that you do to either raise funds or promote or anything like that sponsors can get involved with?
Absolutely. We do not have a fee for service model. So all the services we provide are grant and donation based. So there's nothing that we bill anyone for. Besides the Meals on Wheels program, but the Meals on Wheels program, we have something set up to also assist with that. But
Great.
between our community support, the holiday exchange, the food and the clothing, transportation, all of that is no cost to individuals. So we do an annual fund drive, and that's typically in the fall. And we're always looking for sponsors for the annual fund drive. We're also looking for sponsors. Of course, Extra Give has blown up here in Lancaster County.
Yeah.
So Extra Give's a really fun event for us. But we work really closely with our local Rotary, Lions Club. We're always out and about. Ephrata Fair, a lot of organizations that give to us raise their money through Ephrata Fair. So I just have to throw out a plug there. Make sure you support the Ephrata Fair, because
Sure.
a lot of that money is coming back and supporting organizations like ours.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So just to wrap up, how can Lancaster Connects and the Lancaster Connects community help to support Ephrata Area Social Services?
Spread the word. We're always looking for volunteers. Of course, we're always looking for financial donations, but really spread the word. I want people to be using the services that we have. And like our transportation program, so many times people are like, I didn't know you had that. We want people to be using these services. That's how we're making our biggest impact. So and if you don't know about us, I would love to give you a tour, have you come in, have you see what we offer here. Again, we're a small space, but we have a lot happening in these walls.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Just spreading the word. Obviously, if somebody has a financial donation they'd like to make, I know there's a donate section on your website to do that, and of course the volunteering. Supporting a charity or nonprofit organization doesn't always have to be about supporting with money. It can be supporting with time, and
Absolutely.
I'm sure all charitable organizations can use more people like you're saying.
Absolutely.
Oh, it was really great to have you on and to share about Ephrata Area Social Services. If you've got a few more minutes, I've got the connection cocktail questions. We're going to get
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So you mentioned that you're 10 years in Lancaster. You grew up in York, you were telling me earlier?
Correct. Southern York County, yes.
Southern York County. Okay. The original owner of Gardner's Mattress and More, then Gardner's Bedrooms, is from Seven Valleys, York, which
Oh,
is
okay,
down in
yeah.
that area too. So neat little tie in there. So 10 years in Lancaster, you obviously have a favorite thing to do in Lancaster, right? It doesn't have to be one thing, I guess, but if there was one thing, what would be your favorite thing to do in Lancaster?
One favorite thing to do in Lancaster, I would have to say,
It could even be self-serving. If it's Ephrata Area Social Services related, it can be that as well.
it's not self-serving, but it
Okay.
is hometown related. I
Okay,
don't know
cool.
if you've ever been to Javati's, but they have coffee
No.
flights. And it is my favorite thing to try new coffees, and they have delicious coffee flights there. So anybody who comes in out of town, that's my first place that I'm taking them to is Javati's here in Ephrata, and we're getting a coffee flight.
Javati's.
Yes.
I've never heard of it, and I'm writing
Try
it
it.
down.
You'll be thanking me. It's so good. And if you like tea, they have it all there, but I just
Yeah.
love the flights.
Okay. That's cool. Is it like a breakfast, brunch, lunch sort of place?
Yes, right there.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay. Yes. And do they have more than one location?
Nope, I believe they're just right. They're not too far
Just
down the street here, but I
okay.
will say it's really family friendly environment
Yeah.
too. I have a 7-year-old, and when the weather's nice, we sit out on the outside deck there and we play like Connect Four, Giant
Oh, that's
Connect
cool.
Four, and they have kids flights where he got to like paint a cookie and eat it. It's a really great family friendly place when you're going for breakfast.
That's neat. Yeah, I'll have to make it there. I've been drinking tea. I think you've been drinking tea. I've been drinking tea. Chris in the background's drinking tea. I recently switched from coffee to tea, and trying the tea thing, but I do like coffee as well. So that coffee plate is maybe right up my alley. So, what would be your favorite restaurant? Question number 2.
Oh, my favorite restaurant.
And it
That is
can't be the one you just said.
Okay, well, that's gonna be tricky. I really love Max's Eatery in
Oh,
downtown.
yeah,
I love the environment of it. I love it's just kind of like a classic, good food, fun atmosphere. So I like Max's downtown.
neat. I think they just opened a location in Manheim Township,
Oh,
up off of Fruitville Pike. So that's cool. So last question: have you ever ridden in an Amish buggy?
I have not. I
You have
have
not.
a fear of horses,
Okay.
and I just
Yeah,
do
don't
not
do that then.
trust horses whatsoever. And horse people try to tell me all the time, I'm like, they're too big. They're not meant to be in control of my life. So I've not done a horse and buggy because I'm terrified of horses.
All right. Hey, that's, that's cool. We've all got our things, right? Well, that's cool. I've never ridden in a buggy either. I've not associated it with a fear of horses. Um, not had the opportunity to ride in a buggy. Well, thanks for playing along, and again, thanks for all that you do for Lancaster County, and of course, Ephrata and the northern Lancaster community up there. Ephrata Area Social Services is just a fantastic organization, and I love that we were able to connect and of course connect the dots to all the other organizations and share what you do up there. So thanks for being on.
Thank you
Really
for having
appreciate
me.
it.
I really appreciate it. Thanks for what you do for our community too.
Oh yeah, thank you. And I've noticed, I didn't make mention of it, but I see you have some fans here. Ryan Ellis said, "Way to go, Casey," and Kim Hauk said, "What an awesome program." So you've got some fans that have contributed throughout the time here. So
Oh, well, that's
thanks
great.
thanks for sharing it out in your networks.
No
So
problem. Thank you.
yep. Thanks, Casey.
Bye bye.
Yep. Bye. All right. Well, that was a great interview. We've got some things as we wrap up here. You might have noticed we kind of flip-flopped our format. We often do the sleep better tip and testimonial for Gardner's Mattress and more at the beginning, and Jeff and I do our banter, hilarity, right? We're kind of switching it up. We're going to have the guest first and do that stuff after the fact. So, reminder: we do prizes on the show. Commenting like many have done so far earns you a spot in the contest for a $25 restaurant gift card. So if you got any last minute comments, please put them in. If you'd like to be a guest on Lancaster Connects, if you're a small business doing good things in the community, if you're a charitable organization, nonprofit organization, and would like to share your story, let us know at lancasterconnects.com/guest. Obviously, at that website, you can see all past episodes, get a feel for what we do. We're trying to shine a light on good things going on in Lancaster County. So if you have a story to share and would like to be a guest, go to that guest page on the Lancaster Connects website. There's a tab at the top. Fill out the form. Tell us why you'd like to share the story here on Lancaster Connects, and we'll have you on. It's just that easy. Quick sleep better tip that we will share from our Sleep Better book, written by us here at Gardner's Mattress and More. You can get your free copy at gardnersmattressandmore.com/sleep-better. Did you know that sleep can enhance your memory? Do you wish that you had a better memory? Do you often have a hard time learning and remembering new things? Are you finding new gaps in your memory bank and recall? I think we can all say that, yes, we've experienced that from time to time. Making memories isn't that what a lot of life is all about. When you're in these incredible moments in life, you think you'll always remember all the details. After all, how could you possibly forget such an unforgettable experience? Have you noticed your recollection of some meaningful experiences has slipped away? Like when someone close to you says, "Do you remember the time when we ... And then right then and there, you draw a complete blank, but hate to admit it. And you think to yourself, "Gee, why don't I remember that? I must be exhausted. I need to get more sleep." How about when you go to the grocery store and only buy a few things, therefore you didn't make a list? I need a list. I got to work from a list. And forget that must-have item you came in to buy and feel totally dazed trying to remember what it was. Time to think about the possibility of your memory issues being related to how you've been sleeping or not sleeping lately. Scientific studies prove that sleep and memory are very close relatives, and our memories visit us often in our sleep. A lot is going on while you sleep. Your mind is busy processing your day, making links and associations between memories, feelings, situations, and neurological input, etc. Research proves that memory care must include consistent, good quality sleep. So the tip there is obviously sleep is important, as the book shares over and over again. So many things that our body needs is a requirement of sleep, and of course, memory and cognitive ability are directly impacted by your sleep, or again, lack thereof, if that's the case. So get our book, Sleep Better Book, gardnersmattressandmore.com/sleep-better. I have a testimonial to share. We often share about the employees here, the sales staff at Gardner's Mattress and More, and great experiences customers have with our team. I wanted to share about these mattresses. You can see one just over my left shoulder, right over here. This mattress is from our Posh and Lavish Latex Natural Foam Rubber Mattress Collection. They're fantastic. You've probably never heard of them, and that's okay. They specialize in one specific type of mattress, and that's natural foam rubber latex mattresses. They're the most popular brand that Gardner's has ever had here, and in the last 2 years, they are the most popular brand in the store. Anyway, Mary from Lancaster bought a Posh and Lavish mattress a year ago, actually a little over a year ago. And just yesterday, she wrote, "So happy we bought a Posh and Lavish mattress in the fall of 2020 and absolutely love it." Love is in caps. "The product is superb, and the guidance we received from Drew and the Gardner's team when purchasing was second to none. Highly," in caps, "recommend the store and Posh and Lavish mattresses. Thank you, Gardner's." So Posh and Lavish might not be the right fit for everybody, but they are some of the most durable, because it's made from the sap of a rubber tree, most durable, most supportive, most pressure relieving mattresses we carry and have ever carried. They work wonderfully on adjustable beds. If I kind of move this here, you can kind of see that the Posh and Lavish mattress over here, kind of strange pointing, is in an upright position. They work wonderfully on adjustable beds where you can elevate the legs and head to put your body in a more comfortable position. They're just fantastic mattresses. I sleep on a latex mattress. A lot of the team here sleeps on latex, and I wouldn't trade it for anything now. I've got 22 years of experience doing this, and I wouldn't pick a single other technology to sleep on other than a latex mattress on an adjustable bed. So come in and check them out sometime. Just come in and take a nap. That's all you need to do. Come in, stretch out, put your feet up. We'll show you what they're all about. Store happenings. We've got President's Day promotion that's starting soon. A lot of our vendors have President's Day promotions. President's Day is a handful of weekends away, but a lot of times they start at the beginning of February. So there might be some extra savings coming up soon from some of our vendors. And of course, we've got the Gardner's double deals we do all the time, where it's extra savings depending on how you're making your purchase. We'll find the deal that's most applicable and that will save you the most money with our Gardner's double deals. So we're almost wrapped up here. Don't forget, you can check out this podcast on various podcast channels. You can check it out on the Lancaster Connects YouTube page, on our Facebook page, on LancasterConnects.com. You can see the live episode and past episodes, and of course on the Gardner's Mattress and More Facebook and YouTube channels as well. Time to give away a gift, Chris. I think we can fire up the prize-elator. We have a handful of commenters here. Go ahead and give it a spin. We'll see who wins here. Looks like we're going to have a new winner this time. Kim Howe. Kim put a handful of chats in. I think she said she's a first-time listener and watcher, which is fantastic. We love having you join us and participate. Thank you so much. To claim your gift card, all you got to do, your restaurant gift card, all you got to do is come in through those doors over this shoulder. Man, this is really hard. This mirror right there. Those doors. Come in those doors. Come in. Let us know you're a winner of a $25 gift card from the Lancaster Connects podcast. And you can pick from the bin. I think there's probably 15 or 20 great restaurants represented with gift cards. So that's it. This is Lancaster Connects. We'll see you next week at 2 o'clock on Monday for our interview with the Lancaster Downtowners. Thanks so much. Have a great week.